Hey there everyone, and welcome back to the vlog here. This week is the 22nd. It's the week of Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving week, everyone. Hope you guys are doing family stuff and everything. I'm going to my uncle's place this year. And I am in charge of making appetizers. So as I said on last week's vlog, you guys are gonna get a double feature of recipes. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm pretty excited. Only 3 days of work, 3 days. And then we get to take a break. We'll also be going up north with my little brother. We'll go ahead and chop down a tree. We did get a permit, just so you guys know. Don't ever chop down trees like this without at least getting a permit. So, yeah, we're super excited to do that. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. We're wrapping up on the year, which is super weird. So after this, we'll start doing Christmas stuff, and then it'll be January. But yeah. That's pretty much all that's going on this week. Join me for Thanksgiving week, and we will have a good time and eat a lot of good food, and just do some crazy shit. But anyway, have your guys selves a good night and take care. Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Song of the Week here. Alright, let's take a look and see what song we have this week. Good Feeling by Flo Rida. Yeah, this is kind of good to feel song, good party song. I know this song was played in one of my clubs back in high school, like every single day, so I got my fair share of it. Honestly, like I was just listening to music in the background today all day, so it was quite shuffled. But yeah, as always, I'll put the video down in the description. But otherwise, I will see you on later on for the week for some more content. Hey there everyone, and welcome to another movie review. Yep, we're doing another movie review, and this time we're doing Venom: Let There Be Carnage. Yeah, it was the second Venom movie, and to be honest, I never even watched the first one, so I mean, I feel like I missed out a little bit since I didn't watch the first one, because I have, like, no idea where Venom came from. But from what I gather, he's in, like, an amoeba who needs to survive inside a human and has to in order to survive, so he picks Eddie, which is the main character. But I digress. That's the first movie. If I ever do watch it, I'll be sure to do another review on it. But anyway, yeah. This movie basically follows where it left off, basically, where Eddie and Venom are fighting, and finally get sick of each other and decide to go their separate ways. But meanwhile, there's an evil man, psychotic man who doesn't really have the right mind, who was bit by Venom, and some of his DNA got inside him, and then there's like a second Venom. Yay! So he kind of rampages around town, and then Venom and Eddie have to make up and basically go fight evil and save the world. So yeah, that's kind of the synopsis there. I mean, in terms of the movie, it was okay. Like, it's not my favorite Marvel movie. Like, if you were to pit me up against, if I wanted to go watch, like, let's say Venom versus Spider-Man, I'm gonna choose Spider-Man over Venom. But I still enjoyed it for what it was, and there was a couple points where I kind of laughed at it, because they said some funny things. But other than that, I don't know, it just kind of seemed like dry. Maybe it's because it's a sequel. Sequels are never as good as the original. I don't know. You guys make that decision. What do you guys prefer more? Sequels or like origin stories? So yeah. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I still give it a watch. especially if you're a big Marvel fan. It's not bad, it's just not my favorite. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Tune in for the rest of the week for some more content here. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another recording for Kevin Cooks. We're today one that is going to be rustic nut bars, which we're going to do right now. And you're going to need 1 tablespoon plus 3/4 of a cup of cold butter, 2 1/3 of all-purpose flour, a half a cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, 2/3 cup of honey, a half a cup of brown sugar, 1/4 of a teaspoon of butter, 1 1/4 teaspoons of salt, 6 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and chopped hazelnuts, cashews, pistachios, and almonds. Now to start this, you're going to want to preheat the oven at 375 and foil up a 13x9 baking pan with foil hanging on the stops. And now you're going to want to get your bowl out, and you're going to put in you're going to go ahead and mix in the butter. You're going to put in the flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt. And I guess there is butter in here, so you're going to want to mix all of that in. And you're going to want to mix it up until it resembles like some coarse crumbs. Yeah, so this recipe was pretty cool. it wasn't my favorite. At first I thought it didn't turn out as it should have been, but whatever. Alright, once you're done with that, you're going to put in an egg. And then you're gonna stir until it's blended. And then once we're done, we are gonna blend it and press it firmly onto the bottom of the prepared pan. Alright, so here's me combining it. I didn't even know what I was doing, honestly. Oh, and while we were in the background there, we needed to toast our nuts here. So to toast, you're going to want to put it in a shallow pan at 350 for about 5 to 10 minutes, or you can cook it in a skillet over low heat until lightly brown, stirring occasionally. So yeah, just kind of cook them a little bit. Alright, cool. So now we're moving on. In a large heavy saucepan, combine the honey, brown sugar, and salt, and bring to a boil over medium heat. Make sure you stir frequently to see the sugar dissolving, and let it boil for 2 minutes without stirring. Yeah, so there was a lot of moving around on here, especially since I was doing a double recipe making on this one. I gotta adjust my mic here. For some reason it gets loose sometimes. There we go. Okay. So now where are we? Okay. Making some more nuts. Actually, I think the nuts were done at this point. Yeah, here's where we add our honey. So yeah, how was everyone's Thanksgiving? Since this is post-commentate, I can actually do this. I gotta say, making these recipes took all morning. Like, I was supposed to be my uncle's at like 1, 2, and I got up at like 9. And yeah, I had breakfast and whatnot. But after that, it took me like 3 hours to make these 2 appetizers. Don't ask me why. Maybe that's just how I cook. Alright, so now that we're done with that, you're going to want to stir in the butter and whipping cream and return to boil. And then you're going to stir for 1 minute or until it's smooth. And then we are going to remove from the heat and stir in the nuts over the crust. Once that's all done, you're going to want to put it into the oven and bake at 15 to 20 minutes or until the top is bubbly, and then let it cool. And then you'll just cut into bars. So yeah, that's kind of the first recipe that we have here. We're going to mix up the nuts a little bit. Actually, the nuts were probably the best part, not going to lie. But yeah, let's move on to the next one while I get this ready here. So the next one is our jalapeno poppers. With this one, you're going to need 12 jalapeno peppers, 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1 1/4 cups of shredded cheese, 4 green onions, 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, 6 large egg whites, 1 1/2 cups of panko breadcrumbs, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And there's also some dip with there, which you'll need 2 cups of sour cream, 4 green onions, 1/4 cup of lime juice, 2 tablespoons of minced fresh cilantro, and 1/2 teaspoon of garlic salt. Alright, so one thing I did beforehand was cut the jalapenos lengthwise. Now, one thing that you do want to know when handling jalapeno peppers is to make sure that you wear gloves. Otherwise, you're going to feel the sting. And if you can't absolutely wear gloves, do not touch any part of your body until that is washed. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time. But anyway, you're going to want to place your jalapenos on an ungreased baking sheet and let it boil for 4 to 6 minutes from the heat on each side until they are blistered, basically. And then in a small bowl, you're going to combine your cheese and cheddar cheese, your shredded cheese and your cream cheese, and you're going to want to blend it, and then you'll stir in the onions to spoon it in. This will kind of be like our base for it. There's a kind of a cream. All right, and then you're gonna need 3 bowls other than this too, and each one you're gonna place flour, egg whites, and breadcrumbs, 1 to each, because this is what we're gonna coat our jalapenos with. I accidentally got it wrong, and I did it all in one, but yeah, basically that's my mistake there. Okay, I basically had to use a whole carton of eggs when I really shouldn't have, so yeah, but that's all in the past. Yeah, so there's me blistering the jalapenos, setting a timer. Okay, and here we're gonna go with our dip here. To make the dip, all you have to do is basically combine all the ingredients in a small bowl. At first I didn't think this bowl was gonna be big enough, but once I mixed everything in, it's like, yeah, this is fine. Actually, this lime dip, when I made it, it actually tastes good, but on top of like the jalapeno poppers, I bet it would go good with like Ruffles chips. Not gonna lie. Okay, but anyways, we are just about ready here. We had to get our jalapenos ready first, and this is, other than cutting the jalapenos, this is the second tedious part of jalapeno poppers, is now we're gonna have to coat each one. At this point, I kind of just didn't really care. My hands were pretty much messy anyways, so I just did it, and my hands were already burning at this point because I wasn't wearing gloves, so let that be a lesson. But anyways, once you're done, go ahead and bake it for 350 for 20 minutes, and then you have your jalapeno poppers. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. So Brad, being the awesome roommate that he is making me dinner because he's awesome and all that stuff. Raven, you said what, like honey something pork chops? I can't remember.
Garlic?
Honey garlic, that's right. And then we're gonna have white rice as well.
Yes, sir.
Now Brad, tell me, how did you find this recipe? I just
Google.
Ooh, I'm so excited and so hungry, dude. Looking good. We're gonna eat these up and watch a little Legend of Korra.
Atmosphere right there, bro.
Wait, where?
Atmosphere right there. See that, Russ?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Okay, now I'm really excited and hungry.
Me too. Me too.
Ready to go get a treat?
Oh, yeah. I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yeah.
Too tired to get a treat?
No. What?
You were tired because you woke up.
Yeah, well, I woke
Story of
up
my
like
life.
2 in the morning.
What about this one?
Which one? No. Not this one.
Please.
That's a little small. That's a little small. Pull that one out.
Pull out.
No. Pull
wait,
it.
no.
Go grab in the middle.
Like a big hug.
There you go.
Is that the one?
She's 1 year old.
This is the second tree we've had. It's the first real tree we've had in this house.
Real tree in this house.
What did you do last year again? You just got a fake one?
Yeah, we have our own. We have our own to fake.
I know.
This is a fake tree.
Is this the tree I bought you there? Yeah.
Choo choo.
Zorro. Choo-choo. Zorro.
Go ahead and put it on the tree.
Put your truck in front of the tree.
If I would have known like how many lights we had, I would have compensated more.
This is
Sorry about
the
that.
second to last.
You can put your namesake up there.
Who's that?
The last. My
Who's that
namesake.
Your what?
My
Your
namesake.
your great grandfather.
Oh.
My father.
Can I have a present? Wow.
I'm running out of battery.
Yeah, when it rains,
That was that last year. Yeah. Let me try.
Put it on that big old branch up there. I know, right? Alright. Lean up there.
Oh man.
Oh, there you go.
It's a little too tall, baby.
That tree's too tall. Tree's too tall.
Alright, come down.
There you go.
Alright, it's still.
Can we cut it with your...
Yep. Hey there everyone and welcome to the end of the week. Yep, we made it through Thanksgiving weekend and unfortunately I have to go back to work tomorrow. Whatever. But yeah, had a great weekend here. Got off on Wednesday, went to my uncle's house Thursday. On Friday, I just did a bunch of chores, went to my folks' place on Saturday, and then today I volunteered. So yeah, it was a pretty fun, packed weekend here. And it's gonna be even more packed tomorrow because we're getting ready for Christmas. Yay! Thanksgiving, we hardly knew. But yeah, other than that, not much else going on here. Today when I volunteered, like we picked up the Christmas tree for them at Home Depot, so that was pretty fun. We got to decorate for Christmas and everything, and it looks pretty rad. I'm not gonna lie. I have a few clips that you guys have obviously seen. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just tying up loose ends for this year and going into the next year. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this week. I do appreciate you guys immensely. I will see you guys next week for some more content. Good night, everybody.